Hi Twin Flames, Lizzie here, and I have a Twin Flame reading for you today that we're going to be pulling from the Sacred Traveler deck by Denise Linn. I love this deck. It's really it hits home. So we're going to take some time to do that together. And you might notice, like, if you see me in a different location, this is my game room. I have a different room in my house just for games. I don't know if you have that, but I love playing Minecraft. I have another channel. If you want to follow me on Twitch, it's 𝘮𝘪𝘨𝘩𝘪𝘨. So the angel numbers, but Litten, L-I-T-T-E-N. So catch me over there. I'm still the same person. I just have a few different interests. But I thought, you know, it'd be nice to kind of do a reading from this room because it's such a nice room. I think I may have seen some orbs behind me. That's kind of cool. You guys ever see orbs in streams or videos? Kind of cool. So the angels are here with us, and I am shuffling the cards, and we're going to pull cards. First, we're going to ground and center and set an intention to pull cards for your Twin Flame Union, for Spirit to reveal the things you cannot see, and what you can consider looking ahead. So cards are really helpful because they illumine what you can't see. The truth about oracle cards or tarot cards is it's not predictive. It's not like reading someone's mind, right? It's more about telling you or giving you some insight into yourself for what's already there. So let's go for it. The first card, we already said this, and this is confirmation. You are protected by angels, right? So on your Twin Flame journey, no matter what's happening on the outside, I want you to know that you cannot destroy your union. So some of you may be feeling afraid that you either messed up your union or lost something, or like you destroyed it. You know, you're not that powerful, right? You are a child of the divine, of the creator. And so you can't actually mess up your union because you're one with your twin flame already. And even though you can't mess it up, the angels want you to know that they're protecting you too. Like, there's nothing that can actually separate you and your twin flame permanently. Even though right now you may be experiencing separation on the outside, the truth is you're one on the inside. And you can kind of feel that if you feel into your heart the truth of your oneness with your twin flame. You are cherished by the angels too. I want you to know that you are loved, and because you're loved, you're protected and cherished, right? Like, you're not a chore. You're not a heavy thing for the angels to help you with. You are important. So let's keep going. Let's do the next one. All right. Okay, so we've got choosing your path, all is possible. Choosing your path, all is possible. So you might look at this picture and see this knight kind of looking out over the vista. And to some of you, this may feel kind of like, this may be what you're blocked with, right? Like, I don't know what to do. I could go this way, I could go this way, I could do this, I could do that. It might look like your life purpose, right? Or it could look like you wondering whether or not you should text your twin, or if you do, what should you say, right? There's all these kind of thoughts of what should I do? What that's pointing to is that you don't feel guided. Like you have this kind of adventure ahead of you, and you're looking for guidance, and you should have guidance, right? What you do when you feel like you don't have guidance is you have to acknowledge the feeling of feeling like you don't have guidance, and then you need to give that to yourself. Now, I don't mean come up with a set of instructions that you don't have. What I do mean is you claim for spirit to guide you, and then open to receiving the guidance, right? That's how you give it to yourself. You open to receiving it from spirit. And I promise you, if you've got your eyes open and your heart open, the miracles will happen. Those synchronicities will happen. You cannot make them happen, right? You can't like taunt the universe to give you a specific bit of information that you think you want now. you're getting exactly what you need now in a loving way, not in a punishing way. You're receiving the guidance that you need right now. It's actually subliminally through this teaching that I practice, this, what I'm giving you, what I'm infusing into this reading. I'm going to show you where all of that comes from. If you get the book Twin Flames Finding Your Ultimate Lover by Jeff and Shalia, this is the penultimate twin flame book. I cannot tell you enough how valuable reading this book is. I've read it several times and I go deeper each time I read it. Really amazing. If you don't have it, get the book. It's going to help you. So choosing your path is really about like you surrendering to guidance and then following it, taking steps, right? Like if you get guidance and you don't take steps, then the universe is going to be like, well, they don't listen, so well, I guess I'm not going to guide them, right? Like the universe, God will never give up on you, right? You just must make a choice to be guided. Okay, let's do some more. Discovering truth. So we're kind of like on a little path here. So we started off where you were protected by the angels, and you got to choose your path, and then discovering truth. So I'm going to kind of melt these cards together in a little sentence. So once you start to step out and you start to figure things out, and like if you if you look here, there's more guidance happening in this. Like I think this reading is mostly about guidance. So you see there's like an old person and another like younger person, both adults, like pointing at things. Like maybe the older person's like, oh, if you want to go find your twin flame, it's over there, you see your twin flame's over there. And then you got this traveler here, like whoop. I can't tell if that's I think these are very like nondescript genders, so you can, whatever gender you are, you can imagine yourself there. I think that's why they did that. So the message says you stand in the light of truth, discovering truth, right? The thing is you want to know what's actually true. You might be asking, like, is this person my twin? Is this person not my twin? You'll find out. But the truth, the actual truth there, has more to do with your feelings, with what this journey is actually truthfully about, rather than, is this person, isn't this person, right? Discovering truth is really about discovering yourself. And your twin flame person, even if they're not talking to you right now, they are reflecting you and mirroring things to you to heal. So here's an example. I don't want to talk in like vague, fuzzy metaphor land forever. So I had my twin flame mirror to me that he didn't value me and was ignoring me and like all this stuff. And at first I was like, that's so awful. Like, that feels really bad. And I just couldn't, I'll take this card down for a second. I couldn't really function because I was just so distraught about like, what was going on? Like, how could this person treat me this way? And I realized that like what he was reflecting to me, it wasn't that I was doing that to him. I wasn't ignoring him. I was ignoring myself. And I, scratched my head like, well, how am I ignoring myself? I'm paying attention to myself like all the time over here. What is it? Well, okay, so when I went deeper and I started practicing the teachings that are in this book, I started working with my own Ascension coach, and I started watching Twin Flame Ascension School. I learned that it was that place that I was hurt. Like I had been treated this way by specifically men for my whole life, like ignored, devalued, oh, I'm gonna love you, and then the next 2 weeks later, they're like, I'm not interested in you, and I'm not that into you. I experienced that over and over, and it started with my dad, like not being interested in me. Don't worry, I've got more cards. You're asking, where's the cards? I promise, this story is important for you, so don't leave. So I had this insight that for my whole life, I didn't know what it was like to be desired or loved, and that was something that I wasn't able to imagine. Because you create your reality with your consciousness, because I wasn't able to imagine it, it couldn't manifest in my life. And so that's what I had to heal. That's what my twin flame mirrored or reflected to me. It wasn't that I was doing what he was doing to him, to me, right? Like, I was doing it within myself, but it wasn't it's not the surface level thing. It's like a very deep insight and awareness of where I was ignoring myself. I was ignoring the part of me that 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 was holding on to a belief that I wasn't worthy of love, or that I was not valuable. That's a big one. My value, I thought I was like, you know, the pretzels at the bar rather than like the roast beef or something, right? Like, I know food stuff, but I discovered a truth about myself. That's the kind of truth that you are going to discover on this path. When you discover these truths, when you choose to get to know yourself and like what's really going on, why are you manifesting these patterns that keep repeating over and over again? When you decide that that's interesting to you, to really peel back the layers of the onion of your consciousness, then that's when your journey can really go forward. Because here's the cool thing, and it's in this book, when you heal those things, you attract your twin flame. Your twin flame unblocks you. Your twin flame will call you. Your twin flame will change their tune about you when you start to heal these places. So this is the really juicy good stuff, right? Like, you're deep, you're rich, you're not a surface level being. If you're on the twin flame journey, by God, you are not a superficial person. You are a very deep spiritual person. More cards, they say. More cards. I can hear you even in this recording. Okay, here we go. You're going on a great adventure. Yeah, if I haven't hyped up the twin flame journey enough, it's a great adventure. And I want you to notice this confident energy on the boat. Take a risk, venture forward. I mean, you're getting like tons of go forward messages. And what this is about, you know, it's not about necessarily knocking on your twin flame. Oh, a sign, I should show up at their doorstep unannounced and knock on their door. No, maybe for one or two. I mean, who knows? But what it really points to is the journey that I am describing in this video. It is the teachings of union. It's the path of your own consciousness. It's the path of your true awakening. And guess what, guys? This is an ascension path. But guess what? You get to have your twin flame through this ascension path, right? What we teach in the teachings of union is, as you heal your consciousness and ascend and vibrate in harmony with yourself and with your creator, because your twin flame is one with you, you naturally vibrate in harmony with them. It is not a lie. It is real. There are many people who have attained harmonious union. I'm still on the path, but I have friends who are now married to their twin flame as a result of doing this inner work. Well, how do you do the inner work? And that's something I'll talk about at the end of the video, but I know that we're going to pull more cards because the cards want to come out and talk with you. Passion and pleasure. So it says, savor your life. Savor your life. The reason that your twin flame is not attracted to you is because you're looking to them to fulfill something. Even if you're not talking to them, you're still kind of not actually creating your own pleasure, your own reality. You're not finding joy in being with yourself. You maybe feel like being with yourself is a chore, or like, well, it's okay, but if I had my twin flame, it would be better, right? Notice that, right? Like, if you have this feeling that you're not enough and your twin flame is your mirror, that's how they feel about you, right? So it's time to change your tune about yourself, because I mean, not so you can get your twin flame to like you, but literally they are you. They're just, you know, you like as a twin flame pair, right? You're a union. You're not just like a wing flapping on its own in a Kentucky Fried Chicken bucket, right? Like, you're a bird and you have two wings. You're one, your twin is the other. But you need to focus on your passions and your pleasure. I mean, I'm actually doing it right now in this reading because I love doing readings, and I play video games. Right? That's the tie-in to the stuff in the back. What I play mostly, if you're wondering, is Minecraft. I play Minecraft a lot. I'm on a server with some friends, and we play. A couple other streamers are with us. It's really fun. So that's my passion and pleasure. And guess who I see on Discord all the time playing video games, but my twin flame. So yeah, follow your passion, because that's going to be magnetic to your twin too when you start to choose to honor yourself there. My gosh, okay, have we received the message enough? Begin now. Take your first step. So I'm going to tell you what this means. So, and you can see, like, you know, bye-bye, see you later. This is not you and your twin flame. Don't worry, it's not a separation card. It's really about you beginning the path that I'm talking to you about, the teachings of union. I'm going to give you some next steps. So we've got several places for you to start. I'm going to actually start with the fast track first, because, like, I like those of you who want the fast track, because I wanted the fast track. I was like, get me out of this misery. I am suffering. Please help me. So I'm going to tell you that first, and then I'll teach you how to, like, if you want to, like, gradually, like, dip in the pool and not jump into the deep end. I'll tell that last. But fast track. There's a school called Twin Flame Ascension School. This school will heal your consciousness permanently, layer by layer. It is by Jeff and Shalia, these guys on the book. And it's over 4,000 hours, no, it's 600 hours of content. So each class is an hour and a half, and there are over 300 classes. You watch them, they're recorded, and it's really eerie because they speak to you where you're at. Like, how did you know that I was, doing that thing or whatever it is? Like, it's like real time, just kind of like this video is real time. Like, it's a timeless video that no matter where you're at when you're watching it, you're gonna receive what you need at that moment in time. Because time is an illusion. Hopefully a lot of you watching this video know that. Time is an illusion. It's a construct created just to organize things. But definitely the school, like that is how you heal your consciousness. It's like almost like magic, but scientific too. Second thing I want to tell you about, if you want to fast track your union, is get an Ascension coach. I'm a master certified Ascension coach, and I still have some openings on my calendar. I'm accepting new clients right now. I don't always accept new clients, but right now I am. So if you want to try an introductory session, get to know me, what I'll do is I'll walk you through the only tool that you need on your twin flame journey, and that is the mirror exercise. And don't be fooled by any like bootleg mirror exercises out there. You want the real deal. This is the real deal. It's 4 steps. When you're not coaching, you write it out. But when you're with a coach like me, I'll help you walk through those 4 steps, and it really takes you in a precise place in your consciousness and helps you make a new choice in the place where you were not choosing love, where you were choosing separation, and love yourself in that place, restoring that layer to harmony. And layer by layer by layer, this restores your entire consciousness of your union back into union consciousness, so that you can experience being in harmony with yourself, aka being in harmony with your twin flame. You're meant to live with your twin flame, guys. You're meant to marry them. You're meant to build a life on earth together. This is where we're going to build heaven on earth together. So for those of you who want to try that, you can book an introductory session with me. You can visit my website, TwinFlamesHeartsDesire.com. I've got readings there, and I've got coaching. So check that stuff out. And I told you that some of you want to like dip your toes in and go real slow, and that's okay. There's a free introductory Twin Flame Ascension course on TwinFlamesUniverse.com. So all this stuff is in the description box under the video. I'm gonna pull one more card for you guys. Those of you who are still here, you saw me shuffling, right? Ah, yes, Gates of Triumph. So if you have watched to the end of this video, this is for you. It's your prize. Success expands in your life. So it's really calling in that success, that miracle, calling in your abundance. Because guess what? If your blocks are in your twin flame journey, they're going to be in your finances too. They're going to be in your life purpose too. They're going to be with your body too. It's like as above, so below, as within, so without. If you have blocks in one area, you have them in all areas if you really look closely. This is telling you that you are due for a miracle, and you can participate in the advent of that miracle by doing some of the things that I recommended, by claiming an Ascension coach. I'd love to work with you. If you resonate with me in my videos, you can try Twin Flame Ascension School or the free introductory course. So it's time for you to have a breakthrough. And I want that for you so much, because I know how hard it is without the right tools and support, because I was there a couple of years ago. So thank you so much for watching this video. Stay tuned, because I'm going to have a pick a card reading coming out in the next day or so. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like my video, and I will see you soon. Bye, Twin Flames. See you.